Hello and welcome to White Horse Music TV. My name is Richard Bodina and I'm co-owner of this wonderful shop with my lovely wife Michelle Bodina, who's not here today unfortunately. Today I'm doing a video for Jessie, and so we need everyone to help Jessie decide which violin to buy. There are 4 little violins, they're all quarter-size violins, so I'll grab a couple to start with and show you what they look like. So these two are both Gliega violins. This one, the one dancing up and down at the moment, is a Gliega 1 violin. Check out the grain when I get close there, yeah. So Gliega, they're made under the instruction of Vasil Gliega in Romania. And the Gliega 1 in Australia is they start with Gliega 3 as the lowest model, and then Gliega 2, better quality wood, better workmanship, more layers of very thin varnish. Then they go up to Gliega 1, so top of that sort of student range, and then they go on to this one. This one is called Gliega Professional. And this is the Gliega Professional in dark antique. You can get it in different colours. Actually, they call it Gliega Vasil. Yeah, naming of Gliegas is very difficult. But better quality wood again, better workmanship. Check out the wood on that, it's very beautiful. That's beautiful maple. They use European wood from the Carpathian Mountains on both of these. But this is the better quality wood. And then the workmanship is different. Definitely between the Gliega 3, the lowest one, and the Gliega 2, there's a massive jump. And then when you go from the Gliega 1 up towards the top to the Gliega Professional, you see a difference in the varnish. See how the Gliega Professional is shinier? I don't know if you'll be able to see that from the camera, but they're, they're different. And do they sound different? We're about to find out. The other 2 violins, okay, this one first is a Juzek violin. You might say, oh, that looks old. And that's actually because it is. So this Juzek violin was made in Prague, and it was made in the 1920s. And I'm just looking inside, seeing if I can see an actual date. No, 1920s. And later on in his career, he moved to Germany and started a bigger workshop where they made sort of like more mass-produced violins that are not as high quality as the ones made in Prague. So this was made 1920s, so it's going to have its 100th birthday. And funnily enough, this violin, which is a struna master, also looks very, very old, but it's brand new. And look at that amazing antiquing on the back. I mean, it just looks incredible. There they are next to each other. Both beautiful violins. All right, so what I'll do is I'll give them a play, because they're not furniture, they're instruments. So I'll start out with the Gliega 1, and then we'll give them a bit of a try, comparison, tell Jessie what we think in the comments below, and she'll buy a violin, hopefully. All right, try the Gliega 1 first. Okay, so it's got a smooth, deep sound, which is normal for a Gliega. I will go on to Gliega Professional, see if there's any difference. Okay, I think all of the difference, well, most of the difference there was down in the bottom. It sounded deeper, the Gliega Professional. So deeper is sort of good with small instruments, because you're trying to make them sound big, like a full-size violin. Often with the smaller ones they can sound a bit sort of thin, but the Gliega Professional definitely sounded a bit deeper. It costs more money though, so that's a little bit of a downside. So next up we have Juzek violin. So Juzek, made in the 1920s. Let's see how he sounds. Okay, so he's got a very powerful sound, especially down the bottom. It's full, strong, powerful, punchy sort of sound. It's not as thick sounding as the Gligas up the top, I wouldn't say. That's maybe, you know, like one thing about the Juzek, this particular Juzek, that is different to the Gligas. I'll play on the top 2 string. And if you compare that directly to the Gliega Professional sound, it doesn't have as much of an edge as Juzek sound, but it's sort of like a fuller A string. So next up, I will play the struna master and see how we go. Yeah, so the struna master is more powerful than all of them. It's sort of more like the depth of the Gliega Professional, but more sort of like vibrant, soloisty sort of sound. The Gliega Professional is just beautiful, warm, beautiful, like nice for in your bedroom playing at night. Not disturbing people, but just, you know. In fact, I'll play those 2 straight after each other. So this is the Gliega Professional, and I'll play this, and then I'll play the struna master straight after. And struna master. Two very different sounds, but 2 very beautiful sounds. It would be like hard for me to choose between those 2. It sort of almost would depend what sort of mood I'm in. I suggest, for that reason, buying at least those 2 and probably buying all of them. Thanks for watching, and please tell Jessie what you think she should buy in the comments down below. Thank you, bye.